So I've got a C130 landing to bring us some kit that we're going to use to make this bench. And we're at the FBO in Rapid City, so we're on sort of the private side of the airport. We were escorted back, and yeah, now we're going to marshal in the C130. We're going to pull over. We're going to offload some stuff. I think it's going to be a pretty quick trip. I don't even think they're shutting engines down. So the commander, they were doing some rotation stuff out of Montana and stopped by, swung over Devil's Tower for a little look-see, and landed in Rapid for us. So these are these guys getting marshaled in right now, and I'd know that sound anywhere. So yeah, so these guys are bringing us some stuff, and this is pretty cool. I've been around a lot of C-130, but never on the civilian side of an airport. He's got the ramp and door open already. So the cargo compartment of the C-130 was my office for 4 years. This opportunity for a kid from the Midwest to fly literally around the world, to work with such cool men and women in the US Air Force, to wear the uniform, to serve my country. And what an unbelievable gift to come back 25 years later and be involved for a project for the branch of the service that I was in, for a base I was stationed at. Coolest job ever. So we had this opportunity to build this super cool project for the schoolhouse at Little Rock Air Force Base. And we got a special delivery on a C-130, and they dropped off these pallets for us. They're going to be the base of our project for our bench. And yeah, this is incredible. It's been so long, 20 plus years since I smelled that smell of jet fuel, heard the sound of these engines, and I have goosebumps. I knew this was coming today, but I didn't expect sort of to feel like this. And it's pretty awesome. Just as fast as they got here, they're ready to go. So now that you've gotten the taste of what's in store for this project and why it means so much to me, it's time to head back to Shortgrass, where my cameraman is probably waiting. So I'm headed up into the boneyard today. We have this special project that's very special to me that we're doing. It's going to be a little different than the projects you've seen us do on the show, but still starts the same basic way. Got an idea, go find the parts, load up the parts, turn those parts into something different. The part today, 2 parts that we're picking up today. One is an entire flap section, like the flap off a wing of a C-130. It's about 30 feet long, and we're going to pick up the big gooseneck trailer and go pick it up. And the other part is a Type 5 airdrop platform. I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but I'll explain it when we start working on it. Listen, I'm going to return this basket. Promise. One of these days I'm gonna have a camera on this. How close am I, Clark?
2 more inches back. Oh, there we go. I like that.
I'm gonna go forward. I rolled back a little bit.
Oh yeah, that wasn't my fault. That was gravity's fault.
That was not your fault.
A little more, a little more. There we go.
There's things in building that'll spoil you, right? So the first time you use a laser, like a rotary laser, you just can't even imagine how you built a deck or a frame without it. The second thing that'll spoil you is first time you use hydraulic landing gear on a trailer. You don't have to crank and crank and crank. That will also spoil you forever. All right, Clark, hop in. I'd recently used a part of this for one of our episodes this season, so I know it's somewhere up in the boneyard. All right, find a flap. Okay, awesome. So the idea of what we're building is I want to build this bench. So we had the opportunity to go to Little Rock Air Force Base and be part of a new schoolhouse facility for Loadmaster training. So that was the job I had in the Air Force. I was stationed at Little Rock Air Force Base. The old schoolhouse is still there, but they've built this new training facility where they train Loadmasters from literally all over the world. It's an amazing state-of-the-art facility, and we're gonna do a little bench out in front of it. It used to be a thing where we would sit outside and we'd listen to the Loadmaster instructors tell these stories of Vietnam and the Gulf War and all these different things, and we were just pie-eyed 18-year-olds soaking it all in, and it was sort of this place where everyone hung out, yeah, so we want to give them that, give the new Loadmaster students that, but we want to upgrade it a little bit for them. So the floor of the bench, or the seat of the bench, the frame of it will be a Type 5 airdrop pallet, and the backrest is the section of a C130 flap. It's not important where I got the flap. So the bench seat like this with the backrest like this is going to be a portion of that flap. One of the other things, a buddy of mine who's helping me with this project, who is our liaison at Little Rock, I got a little surprise for him that he doesn't know about, that he challenged me. How do I want to say this? He said it couldn't be done, and we're going to do it. Actually, Clark, will you help me with this so I don't have to go get a machine?
Yeah.
Thank you. This flap section isn't as heavy as you think it would be, but it's just really awkward to get loaded up on a trailer. All right, next piece. What's a bench without a seat? Now we're headed down to find our next component of this build. All right. Yeah, I need help with this one too.
Great. Okay.
We set up our cameras to cover our team lift. Pitter patter, get at her. So Clark, you guys don't know this about Clark. You'll see Clark later. Sometimes you see him. Clark is the father of two beautiful little girls that are so much fun, and they wave to me every time I see them. They're cute. How old are the girls?
3.5 and 1.
3.5 and 1. I love it. Pretty soon they'll be 17, buddy. And filling out college applications. I'm equally excited and not excited about this. But it's a story for another time. So a C-130 Hercules is a cargo plane. It's a military cargo plane. It was the plane I flew on for my career in the Air Force, and its specialty is air land and air drop. So the first part of my career, I was the person who threw everything out of the airplane, people, trucks, guns, you name it. And then my last year in the Air Force, I was in the rigging shop. So I actually got to rig up the airdrop platforms. So this is one of those platforms. This is called a Type 5. and they're basically tongue and groove platforms. You put multiples of these together to make a really long platform. So let's say you had to drop a trailer that's 22 feet long, that won't fit on a standard airdrop pallet. So they lock these pallets together to make a custom big pallet. So this is just a 2-foot section by 108 inches. And that's what we're gonna use for the seat of our bench. I'm thinking about polishing it up. Like shiny polishing it up. It's time to say goodbye to Shortgrass for now. We're headed to Granny Flats, where the guys and I spent the whole day cleaning up to get ready for this project. Let me warn you, what you are about to see is chaos. Beautiful chaos.
So, I love my friend, he's an amazing guy. But every time we turn around, it's like clean up or move stuff. But today we have to get this shop purged out, cleaned out, because we have three projects that I need Cappy to work on. So we all grouped together today, and here we are cleaning the garage out. It's gonna be awesome. Just you wait, it's coming.
What Ruby is saying is that I have a hobby that some people might describe as a problem. I am not a minimalist.
Got 3 of them brand new.
You got 3 of these that are brand new.
What?
No, this one's old. You got 3 that are brand spanking new.
Oh.
What do you want to do? Just put the ball? You've got a shitload of balls in here. Just keep if I could get it all, you want to keep this the whole thing?
Yeah, because I don't know. Because if we get
Look, if this was hiding in the back.
There's 4 of these on the shelf.
You know what's funny?
Yeah, she knows. Yeah,
Because he knows what he's got. He just hasn't seen it in
He
years.
just forgets that he has it.
Oh yeah. Where's the oil things?
With the little boobs.
Yeah. Where's all his oil stuff?
Snapping me. Get it.
Clark, you need a grease gun?
He already gave me one last year.
Oh, look at that.
You sure you're not attached to the hand crank?
We've been looking for these. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I would put that on a dolly. Yeah. Don't drop it.
We get rid of the catalytic converter.
This thing?
Yes.
No,
Why would you save that?
because I'm gonna make a piece of art. Judgy McJudgerson.
That one's... The steps are getting faster and closer
We
together.
got Ruby. Oh, buddy, you're the only one I know with a horse. Well, you don't have a horse, but
Okay.
you're the only one I know that knows things about
I
horses.
found some more of those in the mule the other day
There's a
too.
whole box full.
Is this a Ruby size apron?
That's it.
Here, I got an old shit handle. Oh shit! It's kind of cool.
Chain hoist.
This is a mess.
Oh, look at that.
Such a mess. Chain hoist stays here.
Hey, there's part of your rain gauge. Your rain thing.
That's just a smaller version, but yes.
That is something I need to buy is a rain gauge.
That's to know you're an old man when you need to buy a rain gauge.
There. Oh my God. Mole heads.
This
Oh, the little stool.
is for the this one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I got one like this.
Cool.
Somewhere.
Rolling gate. Oh, that cute little oil can.
Yeah, that's a bucket of lead.
Yep, I can tell.
Danger, poison.
Dustin, let's grab a shot back. Hey, there's your splitter.
It's amazing. Woo-hoo.
Bottom's gonna blow out of this thing.
Don't do that. I can't fix that.
We just set it down.
No, because we're going to the trailer with it. Don't let it down. Don't do it, Tanner. You got this. Come on. Holy crap, dude.
I told you. Clark will like some of this stuff.
Oh, Clark. This is the apocalypse in here. How many people you know have one of these just sitting in their shop? One.
Listen, I went to this auction, and
Oh my gosh.
I knew I wouldn't have many chances. But this is a. So this is how you would split rails. So you would stand like this, and this is curved out, and you would come down like this, and it's got a flat face on one side, but it peels everything out on this side.
This is a roofing hammer.
Oh, there you go.
An old one. Oh my gosh. All right.
That's old.
Yeah.
It's all real old. Anyway, there's some fun treasures in here. It is real effing heavy.
1, 2, and 3.
Oh, that is adorable. Look at this one.
Isn't that cute? See, just
What would you use those for? Decoration.
decorations.
Oh, well, you could build wedding rings.
Oh my gosh.
Those are adorable.
But I like this. A plumb bob.
As I say, isn't that a plumb bob?
Yep. It's a fancy one.
It's gorgeous.
Isn't that cool? Yep. Put your string through there, and
This
still,
is a part of the string.
still got a piece of string.
There's one crate that's got to go.
What?
So this is an amazing crew of people we got. Dustin, who pretends he's this super grouchy bear, is actually a giant squishy marshmallow in the middle. Such a hard worker. Ruby, he's down for anything. He's there night, day, early, late, whatever you need. He's always there, and he's always positive. He's always happy. Tanner, such a character, can fix anything, can drive anything, can run any piece of equipment with great precision. I'm a little jealous of some of those skills. And I'm a pain in the ass that talks on the phone more than a 12-year-old girl.
Accurate.
Are you hungry? Yeah.
Always hungry.
Dustin's digging through the garbage for food.
It's not garbage. This is brand new.
Those are treasures. With a clean shop and all of my supplies in tow, it's time to get started on this project. Our building season in South Dakota is so short, and I need to fit this build in between other projects for the show. This one has a hard deadline for a ribbon cutting in Arkansas. It was hard enough to unload by myself. That's why I figured my back might appreciate Clark's help moving it into the shop.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a little pressure off it and you just push it my way. Okay, stand by. Can you balance it? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. So the basic idea for this bench is I want to use as many C130 parts as I possibly can, including some stuff that came off site, as well as things that have been given to the training facility that have been abused and used and that are junk now. So we pulled some stuff out of what was going to scrap, but we can reclaim it into this bench. So this piece, this is a Type 5 airdrop pallet. This is going to be the base of our bench. This is the part you actually sit on, or the support for what you sit on. The average seat is anywhere between 15 and 18 inches wide. So a 24-inch bench is a little deep for what we want to do here. So what I'm thinking is that we're going to bring that piece, the back of the bench is going to be just in front of these D-rings. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this back of this to sit like that. Sort of the backrest. It's going to be very tall. It's the section of a flap. So I'm looking at doing a 7-foot piece of a flap off of a C130 as our backrest. So it'll actually stick up quite high off of this, like to there. So it's very dramatic, very tall, but obviously very, very obvious that it's an aircraft flap. So the part that is next, I know what length this all needs to be because I have a stock length of 101 inches here. I need to cut the flap down. Of course, it's 30 feet long right now, so I need to cut out the section I need. And then I can bring that into the shop and start mocking it up. So I'll tip it, I'll clamp it, I'll prop it up. And I really just want to get a visual and see how I feel about the flap itself. So that's the next step for us. So one of the things, or part of the world you guys never get to see, is sort of the maddening amount of footage that isn't worthy to make it on a show or a YouTube video or anything like that. So to shoot one of our shows, you'll film 10 times the footage for the time that ends up on TV. So you'll be 50, 60 hours of footage to come up with 43 minutes of TV. So 60 times the footage, which is crazy. And yeah, but it's things like this. So the poor cameraman stands here in the heat with us as I fuddle around with sawhorses and things like that. And don't worry, we won't include all this either, so you don't have to watch it. But that's all part of the process. What we need to do is I need to cut this flap down to length. I'm going to rough cut the one end down there, which I know I need, and then we'll measure it back here, and we're going to end up cutting it right about here as well. And the reason I'm doing that is I want these two brackets centered on my bench. They're just sort of big prominent pieces that make it look like a flap. We're going to use this side as the back of the bench. It's more interesting visually. And on the back side, you'll just see the big sort of flap, the back, the flat part of the flap, which is what you would see on the underside of the wing. So anyway, we're going to get this marked out with our little flange wizard and get it marked and get the pliers fired up and cut a flap in half. This is the center. Sometimes math's hard. 3 feet 6 inches. Puts me a little farther over on this rib. Do you know where they paint the tips of propellers white? So the gray doesn't slide off. It's funnier if you know what a propeller looks like, but. So this thing's called a wizard wrap. It's basically a flexible marking tool. It's a pipe wrap, so if you ever needed to go around a pipe, measure it, but it comes with all these super cool cheat sheets. So inside diameter, outside diameter, pipe size, the actual pipe OD, degrees, all the things. But if you ever have to mark something curved, use one of these. We have a large one and a small one. If you ever want to cheat, use a 2-inch wide tie-down strap. You just need something that's rigid enough that when you pull it tight, it makes a straight line. But that's the cheater way to do it. So drawing on the paint. Whoosh. Sharpie it is. So airplanes are a funny thing. So there's boneyards, there's entire airplane boneyards that the airplane, if it's not flight worthy or airworthy anymore, they go to these places. But they keep them because, let's say you need this spare piece. You need this roller or this bracket assembly off a flap off of a C130, whatever model, and they don't scrap the planes like they do cars. Like when a car's junk, they might take out some of the pieces and parts, but they just crush the car and go on. Airplanes are not like that, because you can get, one gauge just because the plane can't fly anymore. Maybe the airframe got too stressed and cracked or bent and it's not airworthy, but that doesn't mean the landing gear assembly isn't good, or all the gauges aren't good, or the electronics or the avionics or the seats or the whatever. So getting parts like this is hard. You can pay for them, a premium for them, but this flap section actually was damaged, which is why it was in the boneyard where we got it. So we got it for a real reasonable price. So we're going to use 7 feet of almost 30 plus feet of flap section, but we'll find something else to do with the rest. I'm trying to decide if I cut it with the plas or I cut it with the grinder. It's really thin. The plasma cutter makes more sparks, but the challenge is when this comes down to a point on this side, it has enough power that'll cut through both layers. I think I might try a test with the grinder. It's way louder and dirtier, but can't tell this. Clark, feel how light that is. Wow. That's nuts.
Cardboard.
So crazy. All right, ready, boss?
Yeah.
That's man glitter. Did I mention our building season is short? Well, so is the camera operator's timeline. I bid Clark a farewell to go film a rodeo, and he put me in charge of documenting the process. So on the show, we talk a lot about not having blueprints, and this is not a made-up thing. Even though it drives production crazy, it drives my crew crazy. I don't like blueprints. I don't like plans. I don't even like the calendar app on my phone. The challenge with that is it would be easier to have blueprints, but I do take my time. I want to be methodical about the cuts, the angles, the pieces that I use, because these are such specialty parts. I can't just go out and pick up another piece of a flap. I can't just go out and pick up another platform. So it takes time. There's a lot of head scratching, a lot of standing there drinking a cold root beer, trying to make sure my angles are right, trying to make sure it feels right, trying to make sure it looks right, but it still has the spirit of what I have in my head, the blueprint in my mind, if you will, and that way I'm able to create these things the way I see them. I don't know if this is working or not. I don't know why this thing stopped recording. So, oh, camera equipment. So much fun. Okay, so we're 17 and a half that way. This little dude, color there, but I think I might do an experiment on a little section of flap so I can see if I can take paint stripper or something like that and clean it up and maybe repaint it. But the floor of the bench is actually going to get some Owens Corning decking. So I don't want people to put their butt directly on that aluminum pallet. It's going to be too hot in the sunshine. But we'll put this decking on there that'll extend past, and that'll be a nice save for the butt.
have a bad plug.
So we're getting the trucks and trailers ready for this giant road trip. It's 16 hours down and 16 hours back. But of course, it's all the little things that you don't care about locally, like the one little piece of trim metal that's on the trailer, or oh, we got one blinker that's bad. So now it's, you know, sort of packing for a big road trip with all the kids, right? Just getting everyone's snacks, getting everything ready to go. Now we just got to rivet something back together on Ruby's trailer.
Okay, ready for this? It's gonna go.
Riveting.
It is so riveting.
And of course, we didn't want to leave without our little project.
You're making me work too hard. Thought this was supposed to be a vacation.
No, road trip. No one said anything about a vacation. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as the bowl comes set on there. Yeah, you like our fancy brackets?
I picked him up.
Cool, huh?
Ready?
Yep.
Ready.
It weighs like 80 pounds. There you go. Let's turn up all the way. So you can go forward. Well, Tanner and I practice carrying things. Dustin prepares himself mentally and physically for this trip in other ways.
I gotta put that booger on my mustache and save it for later. And we took some extra special care to wrap up what we're calling the surprise for our project. So one side is supported by the boulder, which we got to cut a notch out, and then this is the side that floats out. So this is all made from C130 parts and scrap. This is from South Dakota.
I recognize this.
Has nothing to do with the C130, but we got a little South Dakota.
I bet this plate doesn't have anything to do with it either.
It does not. But you and I are going to carry this in.
Yeah, I think you use thick enough tubing. It's the best way to do this thing.
Yeah, just grab on the top plate.
I wouldn't ask, but I would have
Trying to organize trailers for a day and a half.
Just want to stop somewhere tonight where there's a steak.
It's not going anywhere.
Good morning, everybody. You know who's behind me? One of the best camera guys. And then we got Tanner and Cappy. There he is. And somewhere there's a Dustin. Oh yeah. Today we're going on our trip. I'm so excited. We've been busting our butts, getting all of our stuff done. We got the trailer all cleaned out. We got the trucks cleaned out. We have a little bit of wiring problem we got to take care of this morning. We got a little bit of material yet to pick up this morning. And then we're hitting the road. I got my smoothie in the cup holder. I got my water in there. Hey Cappy, we got snacks yet today?
We got snacks.
Oh, we got snacks and we got drivers, so I'm ready to go. Don't tell anybody, but
in my truck.
We
what?
got apples.
We have dip.
Oh, he's
We got
dead.
Copenhagen. And
Don't
we got
worry
apples.
about Dustin. We've got him.
Tanner
So-
says Copenhagen makes them get better gas mileage.
You better
Oh.
fuel mileage when you run Copenhagen.
Is that- anyway, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm looking forward to it, and I might even take a nap or two on the way. We'll see. Toodles.
So the next stop is to load up our other pickup on the flatbed. So then when we get down to Arkansas, we have another load coming back. But Ruby and I are going to unload the little pickup, take that to Chicago to go up to FabTech, and then come home. And then the boys are going to take the box trailer and the flatbed and come back to Spearfish. So we got to go from here to the bank to pick up the pickup, to the hardware store to get rebar and 2x4s, then lunch, and then we're going to Arkansas. Well, we're just going east. We'll get most of the way.
On the road again.
Traveling with my buddy and my friends.
Just can't wait to get back on the road. Or we could do like eastbound and down. Eastbound down, rolling up and trucking. Little Jerry Reed. Anyway,
Bandit, right?
we're finally on the Bandit. Yeah, Smoking the Bandit. Okay, so we're just a couple hours behind situation. So it's noon. We meant to get out of here at like 10. But we got snacks. And we're going to stop and get some food here in a little bit. Because the other truck in front of us are getting a little grouchy because we need to feed them.
They're kind of in a mood. I don't know what the deal is.
They are, but they're both in a little mood.
Man.
Ruby and I go on road trips. We've never been on a road trip with all four of us before. Aside from like 2 hours away, which is fine. But never like a no kidding, let's go get hotels, multi-day drive sort of road trip. But I think once we feed them, we'll get them a steak dinner or something tonight. Hey brother, my tummy's telling me it's lunchtime.
Yeah, we're getting hungry over here too.
We're coming into town. What do you want? What are you thinking?
Something that's not going to tear our guts up on the rest of our 16-hour drive.
So who hot it is. I love it.
I think you should take us to the Olive Garden.
The Olive Garden. I haven't been to an Olive Garden. I don't know how long.
Ruby said he wants sushi. Cameraman Clark said he could just crush some hoo-hot.
Seen him do it.
No, Popeyes.
Oh, Popeye's chicken is a vote here. Oh man, what's Dustin want?
Just pick.
I was expecting, I don't give a bunch.
Okay, we'll confirm. Stand by. Copy.
Just pick one. Dustin.
I assumed Dustin would be asleep. But okay, we'll pick one. Stand by.
All right, we're going to Who Hot because they have the biggest parking lot. Popeyes is too small, and so is the Olive Garden.
Texas Roadhouse has a nice big parking lot there by the mall.
All right, I can buy you a steak for lunch, or I'll buy you a steak for supper. Which one?
Who hot it is?
Copy that. I'll get you a steak and a beer tonight. How about that?
Last time we ate here, I had a gut ache for 3 days. But it was a great time because one of the gals here was having a birthday party, and I ended up going home with a kazoo.
That's right.
It was so fun.
Just you. Oh.
1 hour into the trip, how are you feeling?
Great. I was thinking about it on the way here, like we've spent all summer standing, working, whatever. Like my body, I don't know, is prepared to like sit down for. Anyway, we made it 1 hour. We got 15 to go. Let's get some food.
Yeah.
We had grand plans of epic drone shots of our journey, but the rainy weather had other plans. Okay, so we're like 3/4 of the way through the day. We're 140 miles from home. We've stopped for lunch, 2 stops for snacks. We've switched drivers. We did make a bunch of phone calls, but we didn't. We're out of the good snacks, so we got stopped. We got more snacks. So this is gonna be a long trip. If that's how long it took us to get 150 miles. So tonight we're hoping to get to, where are we going? Sioux City? We're shooting for Sioux City, Iowa tonight. So we just got to go straight east, hang a right on 29, and I promised Tanner a steak dinner, so we got to find a place for a steak dinner.
What's the difference between Sioux City, Iowa, or Sioux City, South Dakota, or Sioux City, Nebraska?
Or river.
That's it?
I think it's just a river that splits it.
But otherwise, it's just one town?
I think it's the same town.
Huh. So how do you know?
What the hell's he on?
277. Where are you guys?
277. Oh boy. We must have left you in the dust.
Where are you?
We're in Mitchell already.
Jeez. 20. Yeah, you're 20 miles ahead of us. All right, well, we're doing 80. How fast are you going?
81.
Hey, I wanted to check in about, so yeah, I think we're shooting for Sioux City tonight is sort of the consensus. We just got to decide who's rooming with who. We found an Airbnb that's got 3 beds, so we can either all, like, two of us can share a bed, or you can rock, paper, scissors if you want to sleep on the couch.
I'll sleep on the goddamn floor before I sleep with you. I'm good with the couch. I don't care.
That's gonna get us there pretty late. We won't hit
Falls until like 8 o'clock.
Should we stay in Sioux Falls?
It don't matter to me. I'm just saying there's gonna be, by the time we get to Sioux City, it's probably blasted.
Okay. Well, I found a Fairfield that's got they had 1 king bed and 1 room with 2 twins, or 2 doubles, I mean. So we could get a rollaway, or we could just 2 of us can sleep in the king, and then 2, and then one's just got to crash on the ground.
They have cots they can bring us to. Usually, most hotels have cots, but it don't matter.
Okay. Okay, yeah, let me do some more researching on that, but yeah, we're looking good, so. Yeah, well, you guys decide if you had to pick who you wanted to room with, just let me know.
It don't matter. I mean,
okay. Perfect. Okay, cool. All right, we'll talk to you in a little bit.
okay. Yeah, right.
They didn't even care.
No.
Do you hear what he said?
No.
I'll sleep on the floor before I sleep in a bed with you.
I thought that's what Tanner said.
Oh, was that Tanner that said that? Oh, I couldn't tell who said it. It's so funny. They're just like, no, they got rollaways. He's actually problem solving. Okay, for the record, we're all grown-ass men, and everyone is in their own room. And Clark had this idea we were going to try to get him riled up about it. They just weren't fussed at all. That was no fun.
They're too tired.
They're too tired. Now, what are they saying on, I hope they didn't slate the GoPro. So I hope they're talking about it right now,
Yeah.
like with not on the call.
We should get a room. Gabby speaks. You and I can get the double sucked in. I snore though.
I snore too.
Oh well, shit. That works out perfect.
I sleep through everything.
Dustin and I are cool with 2 queens or whatever. We both snore. Do I let him off the hook now? Or do I just let him, no, just like all the way up till we get the hotel?
Yeah.
So I asked, we're going through Sioux Falls, and there's this really, really cool little spot that Clark showed us about. It's a little sushi spot, hole in the wall, like this Japanese guy and his wife. And I texted the group. I said, what are your thoughts on sushi for supper? Tanner immediately sent back the throwing up emoji. And then Dustin says he loves sushi. I love sushi. Clark loves sushi. Ruby's a good trier, so he's down. And I think Tanner's getting outvoted tonight. So I said, I think you could try new things. And you're out. Voted.
Tell them it's that bad we can get a McDonald's when we're all done after the night's over.
And if you want afterwards, we can stop and get a Happy Meal.
Been watching me. I know that guy right there.
Here we go to fuel. We'll get fuel in the morning.
So we're going.
Well, apparently.
That stays there.
Yep. So just find a real good place to park up there. Stretch your legs, boys. Stretch your legs. I got them their own rooms. I'm not a monster. You get your own room. I was just busting your chops. The funniest part is we had this whole bit about telling you guys you had to share rooms, sleep on the floor. Neither of you were like, you're like, okay, yeah, whatever, we're cool. They got rollaways. I'm like, There you go.
I said if it's that bad, I'll put the topper of the Yeti to roll out my swag.
There you go. We're in top of the stairs on the left. Let's use the bathroom, whatever you got to do. We're going to get an Uber over to Sushi. So we made it all the way across the state, about 5 hours. We have a 12-hour run tomorrow to do, and but we'll get up early. Everything's loaded and good to go, so we'll just jump. I think we're gonna go to Cracker Barrel in the morning, because we don't have one of those where I live. And yeah, so we'll hit Cracker Barrel first thing in the morning for some pancakes, and hit the road. We'll be in Arkansas by supper tomorrow. But first, we have plans tonight. After dropping off all our gear, we regroup and head out for supper.
Okay, we're gonna be at the Cracker Barrel at 7. 7 o'clock. Pancake. This is how our speed is right now. We're literally getting in an Uber to go to dinner, and I'm worried about when breakfast opens.
So you got any wild Uber stories for us?
We won't be one of them. No, don't worry. Thank you, Gabriel. Have a wonderful night.
I'll let you go first since you got the camera. Oh yeah. If you can do it.
Paradise. Look how fast I'm walking. I'm excited.
Look at this. Let me see your
Hero
camera.
walk.
Let me see your camera. Okay, so Clark.
Okay, so we're downtown Sioux Falls. Clark, where are we going?
Sushi Masa. My favorite restaurant.
Sushi Masa, across the street. Clark has been excited since we were even debating if we were going to stop in Sioux Falls or Sioux City. And he's legit walking with a purpose. We're all trying to keep up. And look at him go. Oh, Clark, you're doing great, little buddy. Let's go get some.
Arms back.
All right. Tanner, how much sushi you going to eat tonight?
How much am I gonna eat?
Yep.
I don't know. I'm gonna see if they have a burger.
I told him to get him a Happy Meal as well. So.
I want to see you use chopsticks.
All right. I love sushi. Dustin loves sushi.
Check out the Bentley though.
We're here, buddy. All right, go for it, Clark. Here you go. Just go. Just you don't need to wait for us.
She doesn't want this towel.
This is gonna alarm Ruby.
Yeah, she doesn't want this towel.
Okay, put that away.
Oh, sure. Here's my towel.
And then there's Clark's towel. Dustin's pretty good.
Did you do that? This is yours. I watched it and just watched
No,
it.
this is for
It's
you.
like a comfort thing. It's nice.
It's just nice.
Yep.
It feels good.
Just wipe your hands. It's for you. Okay. Okay. So, Dustin doesn't know how to use chopsticks because he's 50 years old and he's from the Midwest. So we made him little kid chopsticks. So now he can. So then you can like grab stuff, like little cups and stuff.
Why don't they just make them like that with like a clothesline clip?
With a clothesline clip.
It doesn't work.
You don't have any holding it right.
No, you're not. What's your pinky doing? Your pinky's not involved in this party. Yeah. Hello.
Oh,
There you go.
Adam.
There you go.
Doesn't work.
Get your pinky out of the party. Your pinky's not. No, this son of a bitch isn't invited.
Yeah,
Pretend it's your middle toe on your left foot.
The
Yeah,
pinky's for tea. Like British.
yeah, why are you holding it like yours? Okay, this seems a little extreme at the moment. Your rolls are bigger than the ones in Spearfish.
Oh my God.
There we go. There we go.
Oh dear God.
Thank you. What is
I'll be back. This
is amazing.
Oh, we got to take a picture.
What's that?
Y'all want in on some of this? I didn't realize y'all's rolls are bigger than our rolls.
I love it. No.
And that's day one in the books. See y'all at Cracker Barrel in the morning. work all summer and we're accustomed to getting up before the sun. So getting on the road at sunrise is no big deal at all. Time for some Cracker Barrel.
All right, smell you later. I don't want to smell you later. That's why you're not
going to breakfast?
Yep, going to breakfast. Follow us.
Well, I don't need fuel immediately, but we'll need fuel.
Yes, you do. I can hear the rumblies in your tumbling.
No. Fuel for the truck.
Oh, the truck needs fuel. No, it doesn't. Tucked her in, shaved my face, shaved my head, laid down, laid there, and I laid there, and I laid there.
Oh,
and
no.
Finally, I turned on the TV to, I think Harry Potter was on, just had some more noise. It was like 2:30. Finally went to sleep.
Oh, bro.
Then I was up 5:40, I think. I was like, this is stupid. I was like, why? It's all right. See, you weren't in the room. If you would have been in the room, I would have been like, you know. Like,
Right. Emotional support travel friend.
yes, exactly.
Cracker Barrel. It's one of my favorite places.
Clark, this barrel's full of crackers. And that's where you went.
So we had a good day yesterday. We left quite a bit later than we intended to. By the time we got the trailers loaded, all the equipment, all the people, the fuel, and all the things. Sort of never get out on a road trip early or on time. And, but we stopped in eastern South Dakota last night, had an amazing sushi dinner that our fearless cameraman Clark recommended, and then Ruby wanted pancakes for breakfast. So it's sushi for dinner and Cracker Barrel for breakfast. So we left breakfast this morning, and Dustin mumbles, "See you in Arkansas," and they got in the truck and left. And I haven't seen him since. So we've crossed out of South Dakota into Iowa. We didn't get as far yesterday as we'd hoped, so we've got a big day today. We have almost 12-hour run straight today. So we're scheduled to get to the Air Force Base tonight, of course, barring any complications. Knock on wood, on a road trip this big. We're towing 2 full-size rigs, the flatbed with another pickup on it, and as well as Ruby's job trailer with our piece of art inside it. So we're just going to do our very best to take it easy and check our load and straps, and hopefully we have no mechanical issues on the way down. Normally Ruby has to drive. If he sits in the passenger seat, he'll get sick. But if he sleeps, he doesn't. So he's in the back seat sleeping right now, and then we'll switch over here in a little bit. So he'll drive after lunch, and I'll make a whole pile of phone calls and emails and other things we got to do. And so, yeah, he's pretty cute in the back seat with his little hood on and his sunglasses. He's got music in his ears. So Danner and Dustin are ahead of us. I don't know how far ahead of us they are, but they can't get on the base without me. So they'll have to stop short eventually, but I'm sure we'll stop it for lunch. And yeah, so one of the strange things about, you're probably wondering, can civilians be on a military base? And we can. As you can imagine, there's some paperwork and a lot of vetting and driver's license and registrations and things like that. Luckily, we know a guy. My buddy Will, who is one of the people helping us spearhead this project. Will and I were stationed together in Texas, in Dyess Air Force Base. Seems like a lifetime ago, probably 30 years ago now, 30 plus years. And he's helping us get this project across the finish line here at Little Rock Air Force Base. One of the funny parts about being on the base with a film crew is Clark, our cameraman, gets a chaperone. Like, all day. There's someone from the public affairs office that basically babysits him all day to ensure that he doesn't film something he's not supposed to, or even points the camera in a direction he's not supposed to. So I don't know who this poor human is, but they get to watch us pour concrete and stand out in the sun and watch a cameraman film a show. Kind of strange. But we're staying on base in the base housing building, they call it, which is sort of it's actually a nice little hotel on the base. And we're going to see if we can get permission to go eat at the commissary, which would be pretty cool, like going to the chow hall and things like that. So
Is commissary food good?
That's a good question. Commissary food wasn't good when I was in the Air Force. I don't know if they've changed it now, but we'll give it the old college try and see what it is. So, full disclosure, I promised Tanner a steak dinner last night, and then we ended up eating sushi, which Tanner was not even a little bit interested in, but everyone else on the team was. So he got outvoted. So tonight, you're right, we'll find a steak place and we'll get Tanner a steak tonight. It'll be good. It'll be good for him. He'll be happy. So the project is on the Air Force Base in front of the new training facility, the Loadmaster training facility, which is why this project is important to me. So I was a C130 Loadmaster as part of my career in the military. And my dad was a C-130 Loadmaster, and the trip for me is it's about the same age that Alex is now that I was when I left for the military, so just about a few months apart. And it's sort of surreal for me to think that Alex is on her way out to go do whatever her plan is for her life as an adult, a young adult. And but I'm excited to show her this place that I got to be for a short amount of time in my life, and that's a big part of my sort of coming of age story and being projected into adulthood. And yeah, it's been pretty fun all the way around just to plan this trip and to be part of it.
Looks like he's gasping for air.
I don't think Ruby ever sleeps.
Oh, that's funny.
We're making great time. We're rolling through Kansas City today, and normally I stop and talk to my friend Tamra, who has a show called Bargain Mansions, but we're behind schedule and we've got to get to the base tonight. So I'm gonna have to catch her next time. It wasn't an emergency, but we did have to make a quick pit stop to keep Ruby sane.
I think Kathy's truck has more issues than that.
I got your hood. Driver's side back door. So the air filter, the warning sign keeps dinging, says service your air filter. And I was just gonna do it when we stopped for gas, but it's driving Ruby nuts. So he wants to clean it out now. Seen these guys all day, but they made it as far as they could without us. So we're gonna catch up, make our last minute plan, and head on through. Tonight's drive is a little bit of a trip down memory lane. I'm getting more and more excited as we get closer to the base to work on this project for these Loadmasters, to see some friends, and just to be in a space I haven't been in almost 30 years. So we're just a couple miles away from the gate, the main gate of Little Rock Air Force Base. It's been a big trip. We're like 17 and a half hours. And yeah, I'm excited to be back in this area. It's been a very, very long time since I was here, but the next step is, because now I'm not military anymore, being a civilian and getting onto base is its own challenge. Being 5 civilians with trucks, tools, equipment, trailers is a completely different animal. So we've got all our information to the base personnel. We did that about 2 weeks ago, and they run background checks and vet us and do all the magic that they do. And yeah, so when we pull up to the gate, for obvious reasons, we'll shut all the cameras off and do our stuff. And hopefully it's a smooth entrance to the base with no problems and no searches and no nothing. So, all right, our checkpoint is right around the corner. So, wish us luck. She straight up says, "Yeah, I'm not going to let you come in this gate." Yes, ma'am. Immediately knew I was. Well, when we were coming the back way, I'm like, well, I came through sort of town last time, but maybe we're just on the back side of it or something. But no, we're like on the back, like the back. So that would explain the last 8-mile drive in. It's a little rural, a little more rural than I remember it. So I don't think I ever came out this gate. Like, we only went through the one gate.
I like the scenic drive though.
It was actually a pretty nice drive. I like that gas station that we just stopped at. It had the old school pumps with like the rotary wheels. Like chukunk.
What's that, buddy?
Our passes.
How'd you get those?
Will?
Is that your buddy right there?
Yep.
In that white truck?
Yep.
Are we following him?
Yep.
Continue on Arnold Drive.
I was stationed here, but I didn't meet Will until Texas. So this is where all Loadmasters come, all C130 Loadmasters come to train, to learn to be a Loadmaster. So my dad was a Loadmaster, and I grew up hearing these stories that were amazing about all these adventures he'd been on and places he'd been and things he'd seen. And I just thought that was just magical. So I wanted to, it was pretty clear I wasn't meant for college or any formal school. So I decided to enlist in the Air Force, and I wanted to enlist when I was 17, but my mom wouldn't let me. And she said, when you're 18, you can do whatever you want, but not until. And I don't think Mom was real excited about her baby going off to, some sketchy places in the world and getting shot at. So, but yeah, so I spent a good amount of time here and was eventually stationed in Texas. So, I say I was stationed in Texas. That's where my van was parked. I was gone about 10, 11 months a year, traveling and flying and on TDYs, they call them. So this is the way I came in this way.
Last time?
Yeah. No, I came in this way because of the substation. So this, tomorrow or something when we have some time, or one of these days when we're coming back on base, this is a really important C-130 in history. And there's a big plaque that explains all the alls. It's pretty cool.
Explains all the alls of why that plane particular is
Yep.
so famous.
Why that plane is so important. So we're really excited to see the site. So Will's going to take us over to the job site first. We're going to drop a couple trailers and get the lay of the land, and then find ourselves to our beds for the night. And we're going to start over bright and early. All right. Normally we do this whole top a day, where we are, what are we doing next? We're here, we're at the base. We're gonna build some stuff, and I don't need to explain to them what we're building, but I'll tell you as we go. So, yeah, let's go see what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I don't know what we're building.
There's a certain point in this process that we haven't seen the crayon drawings yet for what we're here for.
Fine.
Ooh. Oh, you got a crayon drawing?
I do.
Maybe we better
Just wait, old man, you're getting them.
Let's see what we got ourselves into today.
Old man with his Dudley glasses.
Yeah, you called me old man. Look at you.
Listen, arthritis. Giving me grief. I'll find it, hold on. There's a lot of text messages here. Dustin is 4 minutes away from being the guy that says, "Get off my lawn." That's who he is this close. So close. Wearing his car, you're already that guy. Dude, you're an 80-year-old man in a 30-year-old guy's body. You have a rain gauge. Every time we drive past someone, Tanner's like, "Diesel's $3.19 here. That's ridiculous. If you just go 10, if you just..."
Came in, the last stop was 3:15.
I did notice that.
That's where I'm.
He's like, if you drive 22 miles off our route, we can get it for $3.11. No.
I won't go that far.
Okay.
Wow, there's a little drawing.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a rock.
I'll give you one guess who drew that.
Not you.
Not me. So Ren put this together for us. So here's our little rock that's sitting over there next to the building. So we're gonna stand that up on end. It's about 6 feet tall. So the bench, half of the bench actually like sticks into the rock. So we're gonna cut a notch in the side of the rock, and then the leg that we made out of the extra C130 parts, different brackets and rollers and things, that's gonna be what supports the outside there. But what we ended up using on the seat itself is a Type 5 airdrop pallet. So it's an aluminum pallet. Obviously we don't wanna sit on that for obvious reasons in the sun. So we're gonna put some pieces of Owens Corning decking with the cool technology across there. And that's the part you actually set your butt on. All right, well, let's go measure out a spot. Okay, so Tanner, be a meat flag and stand right here. Okay, and then hold that tape. So 4 feet plus 108 inches, 148, 156 inches.
That's the bottom right there.
That's the bottom. So let's get enough boards to do a 16-foot square plus an 8-foot and an 8-foot swoop. So 16. Okay, so we have most of a plan. We've only ever seen this boulder in pictures. I knew they brought it over here for us. This has a nice big flat spot on the bottom, which is where it's sitting right now. So we're gonna stand this up and turn the flat spot towards this space. So just in front of that flat spot on the boulder is where our surprise is gonna go. So we left sort of in a rush. We finished filming another project literally the day before we left for Arkansas. And we thought we had everything planned with trucks and trailers all loaded, but best laid plans, you're gonna forget something. So in our 16+ hour drive, we remembered things like marking paint, concrete dye, extra wheelbarrows, stick tools, a tarp, a couple of the miscellaneous items, anchor bolts, concrete epoxy. First things first, breakfast. It's open. The internet says it's open.
I believe the internet.
Google breakfast places close to you. This one came up first. Didn't actually read the reviews. I just
It's open.
hit enter. It's open on a Sunday morning. It's 8 o'clock, so all the good folk are in church. So we're gonna.
All down.
After a giant southern breakfast, we head down the street to the store to pick up all the parts we forgot when we left home.
One more time.
So we're gonna mark out the location. We're doing about a 16 by 12 pad to house the actual bench sculpture. It'll be a little bit of space around. So we just wanted to mark out the corners, and now we'll start playing with some spray paint and sort of see what shape we like. There's no design for it. I know that's a shocker to some people, but yeah, so we'll cut this out. We'll get all the sod removed and hauled away, and then we'll prep everything to form up the concrete. And then tomorrow morning, we're gonna move this big 8,000-pound boulder into its new home. And then from there, we'll tie in the rebar, get ready for the pour, which is happening Tuesday morning. So I just waited till it got really hot to do it. But we all wanted pancakes again. So we went and got pancakes.
Emily's Diner. It's really good. Just right outside the base. It's nice.
We're under kindergarten creativity.
Clark, we need some of your creativity. Come here. You got to say in this too. Sergeant Key's going to come in and have a say too.
All right, what's up?
Okay, we're trying to decide on the design of the concrete pad. He's in this conversation too. Come on over. Okay, so we've got like a shark fin one, like this. This is Ruby's one. So here's the existing sidewalk. You walk in, hang it on the bench, whatever. Mine, I don't know where mine went.
On the backside. Oh, there.
Mine was like some sort of like ovalish thing with a sweeping sidewalk. And then Dustin's was like a malaria germ, like a amoeba.
Oh yeah, I like it too.
Tanner's was a square, because he doesn't want to dig that much. All right.
Work smart.
Sergeant, what do you got? All right, what's your idea? So about 12 by 16, give or take. You got a fresh page.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
You want me to take
Oh man, he's shouldering the camera. It's on now. It's gonna turn out Key's gonna be some sort of he's gonna be some sort of Picasso. And have hidden skills and
I'm good with my words. That's
concrete design and
originally
engineering.
came in as a journalist, just straight writer. So they've made me do all these other things now. So let's see. Okay, so we're going right off here.
Don't get nervous.
We've got sidewalk coming up. All right. Goodness.
What you don't know is we got all day, Key. So we're all good. It's like a
It's
wing
a
of a
C130 tail.
C130. Oh, that one's kind of cool.
That's smart.
That's pretty good, dude.
What if we put just a little bit of a swoop in that tail and make it a little more rounded?
What swims around in here makes sense to me, but I don't even know if that's possible.
No, I'm kind of liking that. It's more like the
All right.
angled side. What do you think?
How everyone feel? The tail section of a C130 shape. You like it?
I'm in.
Well, we know Key likes it. Like it?
Just a small tail.
Well, it's gotta be proportional.
Yes,
Okay.
I mean, totally
All right.
proportional.
Let's do it.
Okay. What's the 0825G stand for?
It's just a tail number. He was making it look like a tail.
Are we gonna do that?
No. What are the dimensions of a C130 Hercules tail section?
There you go.
I mean,
if not, there's one in here, right?
Yeah, one in there. You can just go
I think we're gonna go measure it in a second. Doesn't
Well, let's
say.
just go measure the thing. It's inside.
We probably should go measure it.
Do we have? Does our key get us into that one? Or
Yes.
just the bathroom?
You are babysitting us, right? I'm sorry, no, what's the right word?
Chaperone.
Chaperoning us.
Let me get the key card.
Escorting us?
Yeah, no, we're good. We got M for
I only ask questions.
no escort required. Okay, hang a left.
Holy yeah. We could totally make that little piece come off the sidewalk.
And it goes straight?
Have it come down and make that little spot that goes off the top, you know?
Oh,
Just
sure.
You know?
So we were trying to decide what the concrete pad that the bench sits on actually looks like. You know, we had everyone do a drawing, including Sergeant Key, who is our chaperone for the day. And he had the coolest idea. He said, shape it like the tail of a C-130. So I found some measurements online, but then Dustin pointed out there's one inside. We could just measure it. So we measured the tail section, and that's how we're gonna make the concrete now. That's gonna be cool. All right, ready, fellas? When you come up with ideas on the fly, it's super important to have a team around you that can pivot with those decisions. We worked so hard all summer, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, filming the TV show. We actually wrapped filming for season 3 the day before we left for Arkansas. So when you work at that cadence, anytime you can take a nap at lunch or grab a wink in the truck or even just sit in a wheelbarrow, you take it when you can get it. We bought some wheelbarrows thinking for the concrete and stuff, but not thinking about the excavation. We don't want to drive the concrete truck back here if we can avoid it. We might try still, but this way at least we can shovel all the sod dirt right into the back of my little dump truck. And but I'm gonna go change hats because I need a bigger hat.
No, whatever, producer. Can you smile more?
It's sparkle. This, can we have a little more sparkle? Like I'm out of sparkle. It's 85% humidity. I think we go swimming, whatever we do next. Awesome. So we've got all the sod and most of the dirt cut out of our new shape. The next step is to set up the laser and make sure everything is graded correctly. So we want this to slope all the way over like this, away from the building. We don't want anything to run back towards the existing sidewalk or the door. So the shape that we cut out was actually different than the one I thought we were gonna use on the way down here. Sergeant Key, who's hanging out with us today, thought it'd be cool if we did it in the shape of a C130 tail section. And everyone agreed, that'd be pretty cool. So this is an actual scale size of what the tail of a C-130 aircraft looks like. Yeah, so that was a fun little Easter egg for the people that know, they would know. So we're gonna get this set up, we'll get it leveled out, run the packer on it, and start setting up our form boards. That's a picture right there. So are we digging a hole or are we cutting the bottom off of this thing?
I don't know how long it's gonna take you to cut the bottom off.
Too long.
I don't know, we'd have to cut it like right here. So like 16 inches of it. Yeah, so the back flat part is what we're looking for. So that's gonna stand up. This is technically the back facing the window, but this would have to be, in order to pour concrete around it, make it look right, I think we have to cut it off like right here.
Do we try hammer chiseling it?
Well,
See if it flakes?
I bet you it'd work if you put a groove in it.
well, that's what I'm wondering. If we take the little saw and we cut a little groove in it, or even drilled some holes, like marked it and then drilled holes, and then can't work like this. I need flat bottom rocks. When I started my career, literally everything I owned fit in one toolbox. Most of the tools were inherited. As I've gone through my career, I've been able to amass different pieces of equipment and specialty tools that make all my weird projects possible. Turn that.
Hey.
And watch your face.
Oops, sorry, Cap.
Let's take the over-under on if my back's gonna go first or the rock's gonna give first.
Do not give him credit for that.
The rock, not my back. Shove it. That'll get us a lot closer to flat. We took off almost a foot plus, so yeah, we'll dig a little pot and get the soil loosened up and we'll get her set nice. So that looks good. All right. Whew. Yes, we should clean up. We should clean up for sure. So we got a pile of stuff done today. It was a hot day. They have more humidity down here than we do at home. And but we got everything cut out. We got the forms in. We got the shape of the C130 tail section all formed up. We got the holes drilled in the existing sidewalk to pin everything in. And we got the bottom of this boulder cut off so it'll sit a little flatter when we get ready to set it. So we got more done today than I thought we were going to get done. So that's amazing. And tomorrow is set the boulder. It's a big order of business. First thing in the morning is to get this boulder set into place where we want it, get it level and square and plumb, and then we'll finish the rebar. And then that's all we got tomorrow. And then we'll be ready for concrete the following day. So it's been fun to be back on the base. Like I haven't been around people in uniform in a long time, seeing airplanes fly over. The smells are the same. The smell of jet fuel, it's the smell of jet fuel. It doesn't matter how long ago it was. And I'm excited for Rachel and Sprout to see this, and Mom and Dad. You know, Dad hasn't been around a military base since he was, 25 years old. That was a long time ago, right after Vietnam. And so I'm excited for them to get just a little peek into the side of something that was a big part of my life, even though it was a long time ago. It definitely, the military helped shape me as who I am, and experiences and friends that I still have. And yeah, but it's been nostalgic and a lot of fun to be on the base. So, all right, I'm gonna get my tools cleaned up.
Ties, bender or twisty ties. What else do we got this morning?
Okay. Morning, Clark.
I forgot I had a cooler here. Oh my God, oh, they took the whole bundle. Yeah, they did. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to rebar we go. I was hoping you guys would skip. No skipping? Top of day. Hey everyone, this is Airman West. Everyone, say hi to Airman West. Hi. Airman West is our photographer and chaperone. It's been a minute since I had a chaperone on the Air Force Base. So as you can imagine, there's rules about filming on an Air Force base, including you can't fly a drone. Fun fact. That's okay. I'm gonna put Dustin on my shoulders and he's gonna hold the drone and we're gonna run around with it like that. And it'll look like a good drone shot. So yesterday was an awesome day. We got way farther than I thought we would. So we not only do we get all the dirt and sod removed from the site, we got all the forms done. We got the bottom of the boulder cut off flat and ready for Wonka today. So Wonka is 20-year retired military, and he's our civilian operator today. So he's got a huge all-terrain forklift that they use over on the training side of the base that he's gonna help us pick this boulder up and put it in its place. So today's big lift is literally this giant rock. We're gonna put rebar in the form, and then we're gonna be ready for concrete. Assuming everything goes well for us, then we're gonna be having an easy early day. And there was some discussion of Top Golf. Boys wanted to go to Top Golf. I think they mostly want to go to make fun of me that I can't golf, but we'll see. So yeah, we got some cloud cover day. It's a little bit of a cooler morning, and yeah, looking forward to that. So let's go pick up a rock. Well, Dustin and Ruby install rebar.
Is that Wonka?
Tanner had the first of a few experiences that made this day one of the best days ever. I still don't know how Wonka found Tanner, or maybe how Tanner found Wonka first, but I do know they rolled up in a unique set of wheels.
How's that for you, Tanner?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you guys are doing great.
It's loud, heavy.
After hoofing a few of the building supplies in, Wonka took off and returned with arguably the most important piece of equipment that day, a giant Caterpillar all-terrain forklift.
Oh, that's fancy. The fancy forks. Oh, dude. Awesome. So I think what we'll end up doing is probably just getting the forks together as close as you can, and we'll just pick up one side and we'll get some dunnage somehow under there, and so we can get a little better grab. Okay. But ultimately, the part that I cut off on the back, you can see the bottom, there's a bunch of saw cuts. So I cut a big chunk, like 16 inches off the bottom of that thing. So it's gonna stand up like this, but we're gonna rotate it 180 degrees. So it'll sit on the top of this lobe right here, flat facing that way. But I think what we'll do is just get it off the ground so we can get straps under it, and then maneuver it where we want it. Okay. So yeah, I'll guide you in. Okay. Tip back just a little bit. Keep going. Right there. Go straight back a little bit. I tell you what, let's take it back away from the form a little bit, so if it does want to roll or something goes sideways, we're not on top of our form. So the plan is that the bottom that's on the ground is what is the face that we want to face forward. It's sort of what frames out our little surprise that we have. So this boulder, we've got to get dunnage under it so he can set it down, and then Wonka can come back, and then we're going to use straps and pick it up and stand it up straight. Then we've got to turn it, and then we've got to bring it back into our footprint. Yep. Yeah, you want to just get here? You grab in. 1, 2, okay.
No problem. We got the cameraman in here. He can do that for us.
We worked patiently because we knew we only had one little rock to make this installation work. Oh, let her go. There we go. So the challenge we have is this thing probably weighs 8,000 or 9,000 pounds. And I want it in an orientation, the picture I have in my head, but gravity and the equipment and the space that we have doesn't always agree with the picture you have in your head. So I would like this to be the front of it. The bench goes off to this side here, and then our little special surprise is mounted right in front of this. So that's what we want to do with that piece of it. So I'm just trying to decide, like, what is our vertical orientation, and we'll make a mark so we know that, you know, I want this and this to line up on level, or what that looks like. So we're just playing with it a little bit, and then we'll get the big straps around it in 2 directions so we can pick it up confidently and then take it into our spot. It's pretty close, Wonka. So when I came down earlier this spring to talk to the Air Force Base about doing this project for them, that's when I met Wonka. He was actually on a K-loader over on the training side, and he'd recognized me from the show. His wife and him were fans of the show, and yeah, so it was great. And he said, if you ever need any help when you come back, let me know. So
I do. I need some help with a big machine. So here we are. I think once we bridle it a little bit more, then we'll have to pull the one on your first one we put in, pull it towards you just a little bit to even it up.
Wonka was amazing every step of the way. I cannot overstate how important it is to have a skilled operator when you're doing a project like this.
Okay, go up. Okay. I'll take it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big rock, dude. What's up? Okay. Keeping tension on it. I'm gonna have you, I want the boulder to stand up and like sort of tip back that way. Yep. Nice, nice. And then straight down. Well, and then back up. Okay, stand by. You like this?
I like it.
I'm sacrificing those straps too, so don't.
I can probably get them out.
Okay.
This one maybe.
Let's, yeah, let me. We're just putting a couple rock wedges under there just to sort of hold her, and then we'll take tension off and see if she stays. Okay, everyone clear? Okay, real easy. Didn't even move. All right, we'll take you back out. So we hadn't actually seen this boulder in person until yesterday morning when we got here, just through pictures and videos. So we knew we'd have to knock off a little chunk on the bottom, or that was the plan. Wonka did a great job, but there's no way we were moving this thing without him. And yeah, so we're gonna see if we can get our straps out from underneath. If we can't, then I donated a couple straps to the Air Force Base. Oh, looks like Dustin's gonna get them. Look at that, we even got the straps out. He goes, ah! All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna backfill around the hole that we dug to set it in, sort of the cradle, and then we're actually gonna pin this. So we're gonna drill holes all the way around it to put rebar into it that's connected to the pour itself. So that's how it'll be anchored into 6 inches of concrete all the way around, and that's where she'll live forever and ever. Awesome job, fellas. It looks amazing. Dude, this is awesome, dude. Are you sick of moving this rock? You've had to move this rock all over the...
You know, there's a lot of rocks around here.
Yeah, that's right. Well, little rock. That's nice. It's not so little. Not so little.
I mean, it's about average.
It's an average rock.
Yeah.
It's little rock, big rock.
I work with a bunch of crayon eaters some days.
Okay, wedge it over. Crayon eater.
Now that the rock is in place, it was time for final prep before concrete. One of the things you don't get to see a lot when we film projects like this is the concrete pour itself. How we prepared for it, what size rebar we used, the spacing, all of it, even down to the PSI strength of the concrete itself. These are all crucial things that either can make or break a project.
This is being a dork.
Oh wow, you look tough, Dustin.
He does with one chain that's never done a day of work, and it's like
almost like Mr. T, baby.
Oh my God, I'm afraid for my knees.
Oh, I was waiting for that right there.
Nice.
This is what happened when the guys only have to work half a day.
Yeah, right? We should keep them busy because they'll start swinging around log chains and things. I'm doing end today, and then we're going to get out of here. So
Ruby, how'd today go?
Today was epic. You got to see Cappy play with big toys today with his awesome friend,
Wonka.
yeah, in the chocolate factory. I think he's awesome.
I know that's where you ran. You were trying to say, you were going to say Willie.
I know, I was terrible. It happens to me sometimes. Forgive me.
Oh no, I've heard it my whole life.
Someone told me I talk like Dr. Seuss and I'm a 9-year-old. I don't know where I get it from, but they let me play with big toys.
Got some big toys.
So yeah, we got the rebar in today. We got all of our holes drilled. We got the rock set, which is awesome. It's right where we want it, and we're done for the day. Tomorrow we get to pour concrete. We gotta go on a hunt though. We gotta find some materials, and we're set to go. Right? There you go.
That's perfect.
I love it. And cut.
Yeah, it's really funny. So what you guys can't see behind the camera is today we got the boulder set. Wonka came down and helped us with this giant loader, put the rock in place, about 8,000 pounds. We got everything rebarred up. We're ready for concrete. It is 10:30 in the morning. These guys have no idea what to do right now because we work until usually about 10 at night. This legitimately 7 days a week for the show. And yeah, we're done. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, if we're going to go get in some mischief or if everyone's just going to go sleep or what we're going to do. But we do need to find some tools for tomorrow. We're looking for a specific trowel that we didn't bring with us and yeah, and a little color for it. Since we changed the design into being the shape of the C130 tail, we're going to put a little charcoal gray dye in the concrete because I want it to be a little darker and look a little bit more like the tail of a Herc. So it's a good day all the way around. The work day may be ending, but the day's adventures have just begun.
Tanner, what do we get to do?
We get to take the Humvee back to the garage.
Let's do it.
I'm pretty excited.
I'll see you on Wednesday then.
Is it a manual?
No.
Oh. Thank you, sir. Oh, wow. Wow.
Clark would also like to take a small video with my phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clark and I get to take the Humvee back to the shop. If we can close the door. Maybe. Oh, it goes up. I think it's closed. Nope. Closed enough. I gotta get me one of these, Clark. Maybe I should close the door a little better. I don't know what's the protocol for closing
Your buckle shot at it?
There, I think I got it.
Well done, boss. Thank you.
Another safe mission. Made it home.
And just when Tanner thought things couldn't get better, they did.
Here, stick your head out a little more. Okay. I love it.
Do that again. I was laughing too hard.
Look at that face. It looks like a raccoon in a candy store.
Can you tell me about the great lunch we had and the problem we're now facing?
Okay. We had a great lunch at a place called Fried Pies.
Oh, yes.
And they sell fried pies, but they also sell brisket cheeseburgers, like ground every day, fresh. It was an amazing burger, cheeseburger, very full. But all week, I've been harping on the guys every time we leave. Do you have your paper? Do you have your ID? We can't get back on base without your paper, without your ID. I forgot my paper and my ID. It's my wallet. I blame it on the cameraman because he makes me put the mic pack in my left pocket. I can't wear the mic pack and a wallet at the same time. So instead of putting it in my right pocket, I put it in the truck. Because the truck's like my purse, giant rolling purse. And but we rode Tanner's truck today because he's got enough seats for 5 guys. I don't because mine's stuffed like a purse. Anyway, we're sitting at a burger shop off base, and I don't have any way to get back on base. So I'm trying to get one of these fine gentlemen to leave me here, drive back onto base, get into my truck, get my wallet, drive back off base, and get me my credentials so I can get back on base later today.
But Ruby, where do you think we should put him, Ruby?
I think we should leave him at the visitor center.
Dustin voted the toolbox.
Yeah. Put him in the toolbox and hyperextend his legs and arms to stuff him in there.
And you have a tarp in your car, right?
I got a tarp, but I think we should just lay him down flat on the back seat and everybody can sit on top of him.
Who needs enemies when you have friends like this? Ultimately, we went with Ruby's plan, and I posted up at the visitor center.
See you later.
See you later.
Hey Clark, didn't you have to video something here with him?
Yeah, but I want my camera.
You need your big camera.
Bye, Cappy.
And the boys went to the hotel to hunt down my papers.
Which reminds me, I should get my ID after.
Oh yeah, same here.
You have to have it right this second.
Did we find Cappy's papers, Ruby?
No, I didn't find his paperwork. I don't know what he did with it.
Did we try calling Cappy, Ruby?
Yeah, many times now, and I've texted him, so I don't know what he did with his phone either.
Do you think he's asleep under a C-130 somewhere?
Yes, I do.
I see him. He's passed out under the airplane. There.
It's not the most uncomfortable place I've ever taken a nap.
Did you see that Ruby called you?
No.
Did you see that Ruby called you 3 times?
Oh,
I texted you.
that's my bad. Hey, Ruby, what you need?
What do you need, Ruby?
I need to know what you did with your paperwork.
It's in my wallet.
It's not in your wallet.
It's folded up in my wallet.
It's not folded up in your wallet.
Uh-oh.
You see it in there?
Nope.
Now, what did you do with your paperwork? Is it in your pants pocket?
I don't know. I don't think so. Because I wore clean pants yesterday.
Well, Dad, we're gonna figure that out so we can get you on the bait still.
Good.
Awesome.
Lost paperwork wasn't even the most exciting part of our day.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Stay calm, Tanner.
Yeah, stay calm. Love it. You better get out there, Ruby. Alright. That's a YouTube thing.
So, what do you do on your work trips, Cappy? When do you bring Tanner?
So these two, Tanner found this tow truck. It's a legit tow truck. Like an operating, whatever. It's this guy's daily driver. And Tanner's beside himself about how excited he is about this truck. So he's here to see if he can broker a deal for this truck in Arkansas. This is what happens when you give these guys like a half a day off. Everyone's on the classifieds looking for things they don't need. Tanner found the thing he didn't need, but he wants it real bad. I wonder if Tanner's wife knows he's buying a truck in Arkansas. I
doubt his wife
she's
knows.
about to find out. But
I doubt she knows. He may not have a wife when he gets home if he buys this truck. What do you think of it, Ruby?
Boys and our toys, they get us in trouble sometimes. But you know what? It's fun.
Is it a good truck?
If it's not an airplane, it's a helicopter. If it's not a helicopter, it's a boat. If it's not a boat, that's a truck. Right?
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yep, and puppies. Dude, that truck's sick. You ever gotten into those old Chevy pickups and they have that smell? There's just this dusty, kind of like oily, like gas smell that's in those older trucks all the time. Yeah, that truck is like, oh.
That's a good looking
How's
truck.
Tanner doing? Is he holding his...
I think he's holding his own a little bit. I mean, dude, there's probably like $5,000 worth of undercarriage on that truck.
Mods?
Oh, I mean, it's all new suspension, leaf springs, drive shafts. I mean, it's got new alternators, it's got new brake boosters. It's got a ton of stuff done to it already. It's like
That winch on the back's $1,000.
Oh yeah,
Just for the winch.
I know there's 3 winches on it with the full. Yeah, there's 2 in the back and 1 in the front.
Whoa.
Yes.
It's a good deal.
I mean, it would. That's a sick truck. Just no AC.
Oh.
The stuff is all there for it. It just needs somebody to take time to put it back in.
Yeah, just put it together. Well, that seems easy. Or a radio. I heard him say, you don't need a radio. You can't listen to the motor.
Oh yeah, it's got. You put headers underneath it. It's got a split exhaust.
Oh
No
jeez.
exhaust underneath it with I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like.
I
like the Arkansas license plates on the floorboards to cover the holes.
That's typical. I like it.
Oh, she hesitated.
He's leaving?
Did I make a deal on it or what?
Oh, I didn't make a deal. I figured I'd talk to you first. He's the one with the money.
Well, is he driving away like going home?
Yeah.
Well, how'd you end that conversation?
I said I'll talk to the guys and I'll let you know.
Where are we going?
Going back to get the truck. So Tanner made a deal with the guy. So we're gonna go back and give him a little cash down, and then go figure out how to get cash because we're out of state and no one carries a checkbook. It's 2025. No one has a checkbook. Well, I think we're just gonna Venmo him the money.
I have a checkbook.
That's the plan. You have a checkbook?
I
take that back. I'm sorry, I take that back. Ruby, the 80-year-old man in the truck, Grandpa Ruby, has a checkbook.
I have a checkbook in here.
You don't have any money.
I don't have any money for the checkbook. So I can give him a check, but it's gonna bounce.
Don't give the guy a bounce check. To put icing on Tanner's cake, we finally got the man a steak dinner. But the highlight of the evening was helping out a fellow traveler and getting their rig going again.
I ate too much, Clark.
You're like Clark, you're like a college kid. You're like a British college kid wrapped into a 35-year-old grown man's body. Like your leftover beans. So last night I said we're taking a poll on what we're gonna have for dinner, and I said we're thinking about ordering pizza. Clark's response was, "Oh cool, I need something to dip into my beans." His leftover refried beans from lunch at the Mexican place up the road. By gum, he ate them for breakfast. And 6 apples yesterday. You ate 6 apples yesterday. How you feeling?
I was just trying to match the amount of bush lights this guy was drinking. He ended up winning. I ran out of apples.
He drank more Busch Lights than you had apples. Heck yeah, today's concrete day. This weather, if this just holds for like 2 more hours, we're gonna be golden. This will be great. Ruby's off getting some of the dye and one of the last tools that we need. The boys and I are gonna tape off the existing sidewalk this morning to protect it. We're actually gonna dye the concrete to be like sort of a light slate gray, a smoke gray, if you will. The goal is to match it to the color of a C-130 cargo plane or a military cargo plane. And so yeah, we're gonna do our best to match that onto our big tail section. So we're gonna tape off, get ready, but we're all rebarred up. I think this is the first time ever I've had rebar and I was ready. Like before, like with the concrete truck.
Hurry up, the truck's coming.
Yeah, with the truck not like coming down the road, like you can see them here tying rebar. This is pretty nice. I like it. I feel like I could saunter to the concrete pour. If you're ever gonna pour concrete up next to existing concrete, mask it off. It doesn't even matter if you're dyeing it or not dyeing it. Just a little pro tip, it takes 15 minutes to cover all this stuff. If you splatter concrete, it'll stick to this and you'll have these little dots of concrete. And it's just, don't be that guy. Don't put handprints in concrete and mask off your space. So after we designed our C130 tail concrete pour, there's a little accent that's actually a painted piece on the airplane where the tail meets the fuselage. So we're gonna run inside and throw a measurement on that just to make it as accurate as possible. All right. Yes. That's my buddy Will leading us around. You'll see more about him later. Oh, sure. Wonka was awesome yesterday, by the way. Yeah. Not that you thought he wouldn't be, but I know we've already been in the hangar once, but it just doesn't get old. This is so cool. Thing's huge. They're big. They look bigger when they're in a building than they do outside. I can do everything from the top of that ladder without getting on top of the plane. Does that work? I got to go up top and measure something. This training facility is so new. I don't dare scratch the paint on this plane. So we had to be extra careful not to cause any damage. So I'm trying to measure him. You said this was 54, and this is 3 feet. Yeah. Okay. Will catch. Okay. You. Come on, I need. All right. We got the measurements we need for the tail piece. And an extra videographer. And so what we want to do in our concrete die piece is we want to actually mimic this black piece that's on the tail. Most people will probably get that it's the tail section, but just thought we'd add a little artistic flair to it because we can. I don't know what our status is on over there. There's humans in there. So that goes up at an angle though. Right. That goes like this. Oh, it does go up. Yep. So like 54 inches or so. You might not know this, but Dustin is a master tile set. He's showing me some of his secrets. Or maybe he's just drawing in the sand. So it is a little off, but because it's not. We're just making stuff up on the fly here. So on the tail of a C130, there's this really cool thing that we didn't have, but the new ones do. It's inflatable. There's a little black piece that they can inflate, and it basically can bust ice off of the inside of that tail section, which is super genius, actually, instead of spraying de-icing fluid all over it. So this is in the shape of a C130 tail. Our original plan when we came here, we were going to stamp this to be a sort of a slate, a rock, little rock looking thing. But after Sergeant Key helped us redesign the shape of this, now we decided we pivoted. We had to go get different concrete dye, and we're going to do it in like a light slate gray to match the color of a military airplane. But this little black piece here is just one little extra little nugget on top of it. So literally building the plane as we fly it. I say that all the time, but this case is pretty funny because we're actually building an airplane thing. And yeah, so just wanted to do that, and I love doing stuff on the fly whenever we can. So I don't know where Dustin went. Yep. So that'll be our stencil. Yep, that mark is your, yep. Our concrete guy is running late, so Ruby's making friends with the locals. Oh, look at that! Look how America that thing is. The yellow bags I'm adding to the truck are the concrete colorant. We got ourselves a front load concrete truck this time. We don't have many of these where we're from. You like?
That was about 4 times too fast. So we got the main body of the concrete poured. We're a little behind schedule. The concrete truck was actually about an hour and a half late, which doesn't seem like a big deal until it puts you in the hotter part of the day. So we add chemicals and additives to it to pour when we want to pour it. But we got it down. It's looking really good. Tanner's cleaning up tools. Ruby's edging. Dustin's magging. And I'm going to get in and start cleaning up the edge where we're going to put our little accent color, the piece, the inflatable ice piece on the side. So yeah, just a little accent on our concrete pour, but I better jump in there and help. And Ruby got a new toy. How's it work, Rube? Look at that clean concrete, and that's why you know. It's always such a great feeling when the project starts looking like the plan in your head. So Dustin is like the oldest man and the youngest body. So he loves watering his lawn. He checks his rain gauge all the time. Like, he's the oldest dude. He's not that old. But he's just happy as can be over here just watering the grass. You see, it's got to come back. Look how much it's greened up. Look, it looks way better than it did. It does look better than it did, but it's just funny. He's just happy as can be right now. So, you're doing great, buddy. I know you could. Awesome. Pour went great. Concrete in Arkansas is different than concrete in South Dakota. It's hot and real humid here, and it acts different. So this was a 4-yard pour, and we got it. We kept up with it, but we didn't keep up with it by much. So I can't imagine trying to pour like a parking lot or something. That's big kid sort of concrete, but it's perfect. The color's great. I'm really happy with how it came out. It looks like a C130 tail. The water runs off in one direction, and I even broke my rule and set one of their squadron coins into the corner of the concrete. Don't normally put stuff in concrete, but this seems sort of like a special thing for them. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. It'll be set up hard enough to work on, and then we're going to get our bench set in. It gets cut into the side of that boulder. The boulder supports one of them, and then the other end just gets bolted down to the concrete. So we're going to work on that tomorrow, and I'm going to start early because it gets hot quick.
Yeah, I've had them 1 or 2 before, so.
Oh, jeez. We aren't used to being done with our work halfway through the day, so I wanted to take the opportunity to show the crew this very cool piece of C130 history.
Just go.
Where are we, Cap?
So this is a very special C-130, and it's at the guard shack or the visitor center at Little Rock Air Force Base. This C-130 was 126 Hercules built by Lockheed Aircraft Corp at Marietta, Georgia. Accepted into the Air Force inventory on 23rd August 1957, it was assigned to the 314th Troop Carrier Wing, Seward Air Force Base in Tennessee. Between 1964 and 1972, it served with the 51st Fighter Interceptor Wing and the 37th Troop Carrier Wing at Naha Air Base in Japan, and the 914 Tactical Airlift Group in Niagara Falls International Airport, New York. On 2 November 1972, the aircraft was given to the South Vietnamese Air Force under the Military Assistance Program. So, in 1972, it was given to the Vietnamese Air Force. On the 29th of April 1975, one day before the fall of Saigon, a South Vietnamese major piloted the aircraft from Tan Son Hat Air Base to Upoa Royal Thai Air Force Base. On board, 452 people.
Wow.
Let that sink in for a second. Fully loaded with military troops, we cap out at like 93. And it is, I've had 93 people in this plane. It is, you are sitting on top of each other. Like you are so tight. There's no room to move.
400?
452 people seeking freedom. There were 32 people on the flight deck alone.
Where's that at?
Where the pilot sits. 32 people on the flight deck. Yeah, it normally seats 5.
Okay.
Okay. Upon landing, the U.S. Air Force reclaimed the aircraft and in 1976 assigned it to the Oklahoma Air National Guard. The aircraft joined the 118th Tactical Air Group in Nashville, Tennessee in 1979. It remained there until its final flight to Little Air Force Base on the 20th of June, 1989. The U.S. Air Force and the 314 Tactical Aircraft Wing are proud to dedicate this aircraft in the memory of the air crew, maintenance troops, and the people served with tactical airlift in war and peace. Their selfless dedication to duty and love of their country are symbolized by the proud Herc. Yep, so literally the day before the Vietnam War ended, they had 450 people that needed to get out, because it was going to not be good for them if they didn't. So they stuffed 452 people on this airplane.
Did they deck it up like you do sheep in a
I
trailer?
think they just stood them up and just jammed them in. Like probably parents holding babies
Probably
and
all the way up the tail.
Oh, they stuff them in. Just stuff them in. Yeah, they were all jammed up into the tail and everything. Like 32 people on the flight. That's wild. Then on to the next adventure. All right. It's gonna be ugly. Because actually, I imagine you're gonna make great fun of me, but then you might actually have to teach me how to swing a golf club, because I have no idea. Get behind you.
Just don't let it go, bro.
Just don't throw the club.
Yeah, don't throw
Cool.
it. I've done that. When I first started,
I've seen him do it.
I let my club go.
So I've driven past these places, but I've never been to one. But we found out there was a Top Golf in Little Rock, so the boys were real excited to go.
Work hard, play hard.
That's right. Dustin's actually a golfer. Ruby likes to golf, but is not very good at it. And I don't know where Tanner sits on golf.
He likes nachos.
He likes nachos
I
and
like golfing.
nachos in Copenhagen.
I'm not good at it, but it's fun. I like to go out and have a couple beers and.
He likes beers and
You're allowed to
nachos.
drink and drive.
I know I've said it a million times, but these guys work their tails off all summer. I couldn't do this without them. It's a special kind of amazing to see that you're not just friends on the clock, but off the clock too. My body is not shaped to swing a golf club. I'm sort of bare chicken, with bear on the top and chicken legs on the bottom. Everyone else was just giving it the onion like they'd done it 1,000 times. Even the cameraman's a better golfer than me. But that wasn't the point. The point was to take a little downtime, walk away from the job site, no concrete under our fingernails, and just have a good time.
Hey Dustin, who won?
Me? Me? Listen, what does it mean to win, really? Like, aren't we all winners in life, guys?
I think Cappy's the biggest winner here because of all the people that surround him.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest winner because all these guys
See,
love
I wrote the line for him because he couldn't think of it.
That's right. That sounds great. So, do I have the keys to this thing? I don't know. Do you? I think I have the keys.
I just hope it's not Tanner.
Yeah, Tanner. Yeah, Bush Latte doesn't have the keys.
Hanging out hard.
Gotta stay cool somehow.
The overnight shower showed us a new side of an Arkansas morning. It's truly beautiful here. Getting an early start means I can soak in the quiet morning. It's almost a meditation. So today is bench day. We're gonna actually mount the bench, which I'm excited about. We've been dreaming about it for a couple months now. This morning is how we find out how it's actually gonna go. So I'm a little worried about it just because we have one shot at cutting the rock. If a chunk cleaves off or something changes, then we've got to pivot. But it was cutting really good yesterday. It was really, really hard. And yeah, I'm feeling good about it. First things first, we wanna finish our C130 tail accent. The one thing about starting early is sometimes my brain starts late. I'm not entirely sure why the cameraman didn't tell me I wasn't plugged in. Oh,
You need power.
probably. But it was pretty funny. Now it's time to start rolling out all the parts we hauled all the way from South Dakota and getting them ready for installation. So most of these are parts from a C130. The frame was just some scrap out of the boneyard, but this is part of an airdrop system. These are seat stanchions, so the legs that actually support the jump seats in a C130. And this is also part of an airdrop system that goes through. So, and a little bit of South Dakota with one of my skeletons that I'm a fan of. So we have to drill a hole in this to mount this plate. I didn't want to do this before I got here, partly because it makes it extra heavy, like 80 pounds heavier, but also transporting it was a little easier when it was all taken apart. Let's go. Never seen that before. Skills.
It's just not getting tighter, Clark.
Keep trying.
It won't tighten.
Try again.
You gotta get aggressive with the noises. Gotta be aggressive with the noise.
Aggressive with the noise. Are we doing this with two of us?
Sure.
You want this side?
No.
Okay.
Not
One,
at all.
2, 3. Funny thing is, he wasn't trying to be funny. Those are the noises he makes when he does this.
Watch your knees.
We need some blankets put down. Hey, Dustin, you throw some blankets down on that site for us?
You good?
Good.
Groovy?
Yep, just like that. One more, breathe. You go the long way, Tanner, go that way. Yep. We just need these guys' help with getting one end set on the ground. You guys grab the side of it, or one side of it, so Tanner can set his end down.
Oh, side.
Yep, sit straight down.
Straight down.
Straight down, just don't smash your fingers. Okay. Okay. God bless America. It's another 2 inches taller. It's actually okay for...
It's nice and cold right now. I don't want to sit on it in the sun though.
Okay. How I see this going in my head is at the end of this Type 5 platform, I want this rock, little rock, to set as one of the legs for the boulder, and the other leg is this steampunk C130 thing that we built. So I have to cut out a notch out of that rock, the thickness of this platform. But I have one shot at doing it. The stone's not that hard, but I want to make sure it sets in a good like 3-4 inches all the way in so we can secure this thing. Then we'll pin it and epoxy it. But I'm a little nervous if I'm being honest about it, because we already concreted the rock into the ground. So if we mess it up, we got a problem. So I'm just gonna sit on a bucket and be real careful. So this cut needs to be as precise as possible. And I was hoping to use the laser to give me a line that translated around, but it's too bright outside. If we're doing this at night, it would work, but so I'm just gonna do my very best to freehand it. So I'm gonna stay inside my lines because I can always sneak up on it. I can never add back, so wish me luck. You're a good helper, buddy. Okay, here we go. Okay, set her down. Look, he didn't even test it, he just sat down. Dustin and I needed a minute to noodle on a problem, so Clark and Ruby went on a supply run.
We're going to Lowe's. So yesterday, you know, we legged the base, and Cappy is on us like white on rice. Make sure you have your paperwork. You gotta have your paperwork. Who doesn't remember his paperwork? Cappy. And then we had to find his paperwork, which he thought was in his truck, which wasn't in his truck. And then when we try to call him, of course, he doesn't have his phone on. So here we go on an adventure to go get Cappy, to have to go back onto the base so we can get his room keys, so we can go to his hotel room so we can find his paperwork. I love it. I always say, who needs enemies when you got friends? I'm glad we're here this time of year because I think if it was hotter than this, I'd melt like a popsicle. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love the guys I get to hang out with. I love the crew. I just love the difference. And it just gets you out of your everyday norm. So, you ready to go to the store? Let's go. Let's go to the store.
How do you feel when Cappy asked you to come on this trip?
I thought it would be great. Something different, somewhere else, and I thought it'd be fun, exciting. I've got a lot of friends and family that do Air Force stuff, and I just think it's great that I get to come contribute. So, yeah. Get to hang out with everybody, and it's not so workish. I needed a break. I thought it'd be grand. So, Cappy's easy to travel with, because most of the time he just sleeps. So,
And buy this food.
oh yeah, and feed us. It's really weird. I still got an idea that I'm really close to the base, but I can't get my head wrapped around the directions here yet. And I keep thinking east is north and north is south, and I'm all combobulated still. It's not good. How'd you feel, Clark, when Cappy says, hey, I got an idea. We're gonna go to Arkansas and film this episode, and I need you to come along and be our guy. Were you like all in, like right away?
I was all in on right away, and I was pumped.
Yes.
But, you know, I'm also nervous. This is a lot for one person.
Yes.
My poor little brain gets tired. And then imagine.
You got your little paperwork, Clark?
I do it.
Okay, coming my way. I fabricated them. I used an iron worker. It's called the Scotchman iron worker. And it's a piece it's a slice out of when you cut angle iron. So I thought they looked like birds, and I thought they were fun. So we got them. It did dawn on me, I don't know if I rattle canned these or not yet.
That one's dying.
That one got shot. He's locked up.
My friend.
He's my friend.
Carlos.
That's Carlos. So 13 inches is your length. 4 of them at 13, square, square. So the challenge with building the bench out of actual C130 parts is they're all aluminum and steel and hot. So to be a bench, we didn't want the place that you actually seat to be too hot to actually be functional. So we're using some Owens Corning decking, some composite decking that'll be all weatherproof, and but it'll be a lot cooler to sit on than that. So this is just to get us up a little bit, put a little shadow line underneath it so it sort of looks like the bench itself is floating. Along with it makes it look like this is floating. So when you look at it from back there, the whole thing is sort of stacked and adds a little dimension to it. So. Hey Clark, hey, this is Will. So Will and I were stationed together 107 years ago in Texas, a long time ago. We look exactly the same, except I have a beard and I'm fatter. But yeah, he's the one that spearheaded this whole project. So Will's been a fan of the show and reached out and said, hey, can you come to Arkansas and help us out with the project? So it's either his genius that he's here or his fault that we're here, one of the two. So,
we're just glad you guys are here.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Bet you he was a little skinnier too. Yeah, I was.
We were all a little skinnier. All of our prep work started snapping into place. Dustin attached the decking to protect the tail feathers of any future bench sitters. Tanner taped off our C130 tail accent, and I painted on our concrete stain to make it pop. And now, the big moment. One bench, one little rock, and one chance. And lastly, time to seal up the concrete and call it a day. Hey, buddy.
Hey. What we get done today? Why are we excited? Why are we in a hurry?
So when we design these things and we can actually turn them into an actual thing that looks really close to the drawing. So we wrapped up for today. In a couple minutes, I'm actually headed to the main gate to pick up some special guests that came down for the event day after tomorrow. And tomorrow, all we have left to do is put our special surprise on the sculpture on the side of it. So we got our first layer of concrete sealant on. It looks really good. It smells like concrete sealant, so that means I know it's done. And yeah, it's been fun to see all the trainees and instructors and officers and people walk by and point and talk to each other and recognize what the pieces and parts are. And yeah, so that's always the fun part. So it's working. So the last couple of days have been hot days, trying to make sure that we do a good job in front of the squadron building, in front of the schoolhouse. So we're got our tools cleaned up and we're keeping everything sort of tight. But it went great. Everything went on schedule. We had no issues, no problems with weather or anything like that, other than it was really hot. But yeah, the base was gracious enough. We had lots of ice, and there's some vending machines and bathrooms inside, so we're good. So we got almost every piece done. The bench is installed. It's bolted down. The concrete's been sealed. The decking, our Owens Corning decking, is on top of it for the part you actually sit on. And we have one special touch that's going to get installed tomorrow late afternoon, just before the ceremony on Friday morning. And then I have some special guests that I'm on my way to get right now. We're going to meet them just off of base. I have all their paperwork and passes to get on base, and we're on our way to pick them up right now. So they wanted to be part of the ceremony, and yeah, I'm excited to show them not only what we built, but introduce them to maybe a little part of what my life was 30 years ago. when I was here. So let's go get them. Look, I got a Rachel and a Sprout and a mom and dad. They drove all the way to Little Rock so they could see our thing. This is cool. Rachel's on the phone and Alex is in class. Hi, Mom. So my dad doesn't move very fast anymore, but by the time I got my mom out of the truck and turned around, Larry was already at the podium in front of this very cool, very special C130 static display. To see my dad stand in front of this historic aircraft from the era which he flew was this connection that I didn't expect to be this almost full circle moment. Hello, Chad. How's school?
Gross.
Hi, baby girl. Then when I looked up to see my wife and daughter and mother, then the circle was complete. Okay, so this plane,
Yes.
so fully loaded, 93 people. 452 people. They stuffed so many people into this airplane, 32 of them were on the flight deck.
Sure hope you're a better pilot than driver.
So my buddy Will, who arranged this entire project for us, invited us to a very special experience that not everyone gets to do. We all get to go check out a C130 flight simulator. It's gonna be so cool.
So Dad, Will and I were stationed together at Dias.
Whoa. C130 Little Master, yeah.
It's up there to the door and to the left.
Okay.
Hi. What are you thinking?
It's trippy.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know.
It's just a simulator.
No, I know, but like I don't want to like break the whole thing. He said that these are 23 million a piece, and that's not the computer, that's not the people, it's just a machine.
Whoa.
23 million. That's a lot of magic.
I'll take one.
For free.
For free. It was so great to see my mother on the flight deck of a C-130, to be able to bring to life the stories that my dad and I have been telling for a collective 60 years. It was almost surreal.
I did not crash the plane.
Good job.
Every rib.
We could do a loop here too if you wanted to, but
what are we about to do?
Now, when you get to about, that's good. When you get to about
He's gonna do a barrel
275,
roll in the sim.
just raise it. Unusual attitude. There you go. You don't have controls?
No, we can't.
Oh, you don't have controls?
Yeah,
Oh,
we don't
disregard.
have controls.
Ah, no wonder.
it's gonna get red real quick.
I knew Dustin would be the one to crash it. It's hard to tell in the filming of this, but this simulator is so hyper-realistic. It's wild. The screens, the machine moves when you move. If you roll left, it rolls left. When you climb, it climbs. It's absolutely mind-blowing. They don't just let anyone fly these things.
Hey, you can, oh my, look at my line.
Everybody got their turn, even our fearless cameraman. Dad hasn't been on a C-130 or even seen one in 60 years. And we got an opportunity to sit in a simulator and he could fly one. So we took off and he's flying around a simulation of Hawaii right now. It's pretty special.
missions. So, if you set me in Vietnam, then get your ass to work.
It's our last day of work before the bench is revealed in the grand opening ceremony for the new Loadmaster training facility. All we have left to do, install our surprise addition.
Put that tape back up there, Cap. Then we're gonna walk and talk over to the bench.
Watch me shoot this off his head. Ready? Hold still.
Are we shooting?
You see that, Clark?
That was incredible. And not only that, my camera work got it all.
Your camera what?
Camera work got it all.
My camera work and expert flying skills.
So what happened last night and what are we going to check out right now? This is the last day.
What happened last night? Okay, Clark, let's just get it out there, right? There's 9 of us here on this trip. There's 5 guys on the crew, my parents, Rachel and Sprout. And what Clark, our fearless cameraman, wants you to know is last night we flew the simulators, like the actual C130 simulator. And when asked at the end of it, the instructor was asked who was the best pilot. Who did he say was the best pilot, Clark?
He said who had the most raw natural ability.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Who had the most raw natural ability was Clark.
Yep.
Who he said he would not trust to fly with was Dustin. So, Clark is not only our director of photography, he is has the most raw natural talent as a pilot. Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks. Now what are we doing here?
Okay. We've got the last piece of our puzzle here. So this was a little bit of a surprise. So my buddy Will, who you saw running around while we were building this, Will and I were stationed together a long time ago when we were babies. And he's a big fan of the show. We sort of reconnected after the show. And after the show came out, and he said, hey, we're doing this really cool new training facility. It'd be really neat to have something from you guys down here for us. And this is where we came up with the idea for the bench. But what I'd asked for originally, we got some sort of extra parts we bought from different places all over. And I said, hey, I need to find a C130 propeller. And he says, you're never going to find it. They don't have them. They're 1-for-1 trade out. If one goes bad, you send it in, they send you a replacement. And I said, well, I know a guy. I know a guy that can get me almost any airplane part I need. My man Ozzy. So I called Ozzy and I located a C130 prop blade out of Miami, Florida. And so it's going to be on the end of the bench next to the boulder. And it's a little bit of a surprise for him because he told me I couldn't get one. And I'm a little bit of a hold my beer kind of guy. So we found one, and there's a lieutenant on base that's helping us out, put a graphic on it for the squadron. And that's the last thing we got today. And then everyone's going to go get rested up, and I'm going to get a haircut and try to clean up all this. And tomorrow morning is the ceremony of the dedication of the building. So it's going to be fun. Hi.
Do you need help carrying something?
No.
Absolutely.
Do you want me to leave?
Guess what I found that you told me I couldn't have?
What?
What do you think's wrapped in that tarp? What's that the shape of?
You have your own base?
No. It came out of Miami, Florida, somewhere.
Nice.
And yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing can't be used anymore.
All right. So I said earlier, this is Will. I said, Will, I really, really want a propeller blade for this. He says, no. 1-for-1 trade out, Lockheed Martin. One gets damaged, you send it in, they send you a new one. It's not going to happen. Well, I know a guy, and I made a phone call, and this came off of an old H model out of Florida. And yeah, had it shipped to Arkansas, then shipped to South Dakota, and then brought back to Arkansas.
What are you doing, bro?
We're just going to lift this thing up.
Why don't you just stick that on your shoulder and pick it up and carry it?
We're gonna. You mean stick the whole thing on my shoulder? Bro, I put this in the back of the truck by myself the night it got shipped in. That was dumb. All right, we're gonna bring her forward. So if you guys wanna either carry the tail or do you wanna sling the tail? All right, ready? Here, you take a step to the left. Yeah. It's not bad, but it's heavier than the guy thinks it should be. Okay, we're gonna take our end down. Just like so many other parts of this project, we only had the one chance to set this blade in place. Dustin, swing her on that side. Okay, you're gonna guide it.
Okay.
Dustin and I are gonna lift it.
Ready?
1, 2.
Okay, what do you want this to look like?
Okay, turn it like this, I think.
You better go look at this before we get set.
Yeah, you go look.
It's perfect.
Freaking perfect.
There we go. Now it's a Loadmaster bench.
Wonderful. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, dude. You guys are awesome. It looks amazing. Thank you. And Will had one last request for the team, something we don't normally do. Ruby, you're signing it.
Because you're cool.
I am cool. So cool like that.
Dustin, you can see your shims. I'm gonna paint them real quick.
Hey, fellas.
You're my buddy.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, buddy.
Hey. Thank you.
Thank you.
This has been awesome.
It has been fun.
I got 2 signatures.
Except you, Tanner.
Oh, I didn't put
Yeah.
it on it?
Gotta put a date on it.
Okay.
You ready?
Well,
That was the most unacrobatic exit ever.
It hurt my chest.
It hurt your chest. This isn't going to be a reveal like you usually see. On the show, our clients and our projects take center stage, but this reveal, we're just a small part of something way bigger. Before the ceremony begins, I just wanted to give a heartfelt shout out to my good friend Will, the public relations team, and the entire staff at Little Rock Air Force Base, who offered us a base-wide tour yesterday and all the hospitality you'd ever want. All right, so we're here at the schoolhouse today. We got the bench finished and set, and they were gracious enough to give us a tour of all the training facility inside. So Mom and Dad are here. It's been really fun to see Dad's face. He hasn't seen a C130 in 60 years. And then of course Sprout is here and my lovely wife Rachel, and they're over there looking at the bench and what we built, and now we get to go inside and check out all the new state-of-the-art training facilities. It's gonna be pretty cool. Come on. We'd seen these trainers a couple of times already, but my family had not. I found myself wondering what was going through my dad's head at the time, and if any of his old memories were flooding back. My dad is a man of few words, but we did manage to get some stories out of him. Next, we got to see where all the rigging happens, take a tour through historical and memorial exhibits, and then taken into the monster garage where all the loadmasters learn their craft. Last but not least, we got to visit the squadron headquarters and go on the tarmac out back. The C130 trainers were amazing, but the chance to see the new C130s up close was next level. Lots of things on these new aircrafts have changed, but a lot was still the same. What do you think, kid?
Smells nice.
Flew around the whole world on one of these things. This really brought back a lot of memories for me. The smells, the sounds, it all seemed so familiar. I think we could have left Clark here with his camera to film all day, but we gotta go. Right after Will and I go on a little adventure. To be honest, I've always been on the airplane when it was marshaled into its parking spot. I've never actually been the one to do the marshaling. But this time, I got to be one of the cool kids. So everything got real quiet. So the ceremony on a military base is very different than any civilian ceremony. The sergeant announced that we're about to get ready. Everyone stopped talking, found their seats. It's very organized. It's great. Me, not organized. I'm on time, but not organized. The ceremony got underway with a good old-fashioned flyover. So cool. And before long, it was my chance to stand up and present the bench. I wanted to keep it short, partly because there was some important brass coming up after me, but also it's not about the bench. To think about the scope and scale of this project and all the men and women that worked so hard to make this training facility a reality, I was just honored to be a part of it. And let's not forget the ribbon cutting. And one of our projects wouldn't be complete without a little help from Sprout. Her attention to detail is always amazing to me, so we wanted to affix a squadron sticker to the C130 propeller blade. I have so many things to be thankful for in my life, So many of my friends made this journey to help me with this project, and my family literally drove thousands of miles to share this experience with me. Gotta say, best day ever.